behavior and verify or transform the digital data into reporting, research, analysis, and recommendations overall. So having discussed on the first 4 parameters, now let's discuss social business. Let's deep dive into social business. What is this all about? So social business is not a product, not an offering. You all might be knowing, but in order to sync up on our understanding, so it's basically a strategy to strengthen and encourage collaboration. Increase efficiency, transparency, like sharing of all kinds of information that may help people align with the key result areas with respect to business, competitive, providing value-added services to make competitive differentiation, and agility, keeping pace with the business, with the available information, and ability to predict and address growing opportunities. But why there is a need of having a social business strategy or social business within an organization? Well, just to ensure that there's a proper communication and collaboration among the people for the success of business, correct analysis of social data to understand business situations better and help in faster decision making. And the third is like content available at a public level can be used as best practices that can help improvise business processes. So these are some of the things for which why you need a social business strategy within your organization. Moving on to slide number 14, let's understand what are the key considerations in order to have a social business. So first is align your organizational goals and culture, because any social business strategy starts with business priorities of the organization. Public adoption of social technologies are forcing companies to determine how to respond to these technologies. So this alignment is must. Gain friends through social trust, wherein building social networks is similar to building relationships in real life. The interactions build trust over time. Building positive relationships builds a positive reputation. Third one is engage through experiences, which means social businesses build their digital reputation and trust by engaging appropriately with interested parties. This interaction is a motivating experience that creates emotion and excitement. So social business builds accept. Which means executives are concerned with the potential risks of social business, such as losing trade secrets and innovations, violating regulations, and having their best resources hired away. Now, these risks are all valid ones, but it needs to be addressed. However, the advantages of social business are dramatically greater than this risks, like using preferred practices such as the social media guidelines, identifying risks, clarifying policies, and training participants can help limit these risks. And the last one is analyze your data. Social networks are not random. Okay, data is key to find experts and bringing together customer communities. Organizations that understand their data can react to conversations and can make analytic-based decisions that are likely to succeed. So, having said that, if the organization considers these 5-6 pointers, so they can easily define their social business strategy. Moving on to the next slide. So, why social business? Okay, we have understood some of the key considerations, but why? Why it is really needed to have a social business concept? Broadly, I have categorized it in 3 different segments. That is, build deeper customer relationships, drive operational efficiencies, and optimize your workforce. So like, if you see, in order to build customer relationships, you need to put customers at the center, okay, and address all their experiences comprehensively, either by reactive approach or proactive approach. Okay. And use technology to build a competitive advantage. Similarly, in order to drive operational efficiencies, you need to bring diverse opinions together to form novel ideas, wherein build focused communities that help improve the quality and speed of gathering business insights. Bring new products to market faster so that you beat your competitor, and rapidly form small focus teams to innovate. Like true innovations often come from teams. Okay, and in social business, right people come together to solve problems without any restrictions by the organizational boundaries. And under optimizing your workforce, wherein you need to encourage a culture of information sharing, because still you will find some kind of reluctance within your employees in terms of sharing of information. Next is quick access to information and collaboration with an expanded network stimulates creativity, idea generation, and problem solving. Okay, that's why you need to empower workers to foster innovation and growth, and help employees find people and build relationships, because it's all about building relationships, whether it is customers or whether it's your own employees. Moving on to slide number 16. This slide actually tells a component model wherein how digital experience may look like. So you have all components, which starts with the presentation layer, wherein you have your portal framework, content management, collaboration, analytics, mail and instant messaging, portlet framework, your directory, database, user experience, and there is a user interface by which the consumer accesses data across all channels. And at the background, we will have an integration layer in terms of either middleware or ESB, which can have a seamless integration with all your backend applications like CRM, SAP, legacy system, and other applications. Moving on to slide number 17 or 18, let's understand digital strategy.